Good morning, dear children. Um, Today I am recording this lecture for you people since we are not able to conduct a regular class or online class. And in this lecture, I am going to discuss letter writing. This is the topic that we started last week, and last week we talked about letters to the editors. And we were talking about letters of complaint, right? So I'll discuss the same topic, but you see there are many different types of complaints. We can write complaints about some public issues. We can write complaints about a particular issue as a consumer. So let us first of all see what are the different types of complaints we will be asked to write about. Please see here, I have made a list of the different types of complaints, nature of complaint, right? Accordingly, you can see here, you may be asked to write a letter to complain about defective goods that are delivered to you. Suppose you ordered something online and then you were delivered a good, but you see it after opening it or after some days that it is not working. They will be asking you to write a letter. Damaged article. The goods were delivered to you, but like furniture, last week we saw that question and it was asked in the board exam. So like furniture that is delivered to you, but you see it is faulty, it is damaged. Wrong articles delivered. It happens sometimes that you were like expecting something else, or you had ordered some books but they are not the same. The goods or the books that are delivered to you are not the same that you had ordered, or not as per the specifications that you had ordered. नाही बाळा. हो, मी येतोय आवाज. लेक्चर रेकॉर्ड करतोय मी. So I was saying delay in delivery of goods. Now this is very common issue that we face. Suppose you are not delivered the goods in time, you need it urgently, so you can write a letter to complain about it. They can ask you to write a letter to complain about it. Goods of substandard quality delivered. You have an issue with the quality of goods that were delivered to you. Replacement of damaged or malfunctioning goods. And it is quite obvious many times when you complain, you ask for replacement, right? Or you want it to be returned and money to be paid to you, right? And after that, misleading advertisement. Suppose you purchased something but it is not the good of not that quality which they had talked about in the advertisement. So these are the different issues or complaints we can be asked to write about. Now let's think about the things to keep in mind while writing a letter to complain. See, first of all, you have to write the letter in appropriate format. Last week, you people might remember, you people have taken the screenshots. I explained the format of the formal letter to you people. In detail, we have discussed it. Then use simple and polite language. Right, this is very necessary. You cannot, like though you are complaining, you have to be polite. And this is the most important thing as far as writing letter is concerned. What kind of language to use? And you will understand it only with practice, only by reading different letters. Your language should be polite, fine and simple. Avoid using disrespectful language. The same point. Introduce yourself. Yes, when you write the body of letter, do not forget to introduce yourself. The reader should understand who is writing letter and why the person is writing the letter. State your grievance. Grievance means complaint. Whatever the issue is, first of all you have to tell the purpose of writing letter, that I have this and this issue, I want it to be resolved. Give details. Suppose you are writing about defective goods. What is the defect? What was the good that you had ordered? What is the defect? What do you want to be done? That means your expectations. You have to tell clearly, I want this and this thing to be done. I want it to be replaced. I want it to be repaired. and it is given in the question. Okay, they ask you to write a letter and then demand something. They will give it to you. Last year's board exam also, they had provided the details. They had asked that the furniture needs to be replaced. Okay, write a letter. Then conclude in formal manner. Conclusion is important. You cannot end a letter abruptly. ऐसे ही छोड़ दिया. Okay, gave the details, told the purpose, expressed the grievance and छोड़ दिया. नहीं, you have to write something in the end. You have to conclude it in formal manner, like I'm waiting for your reply, please communicate, or please call me on this number if you want to know the details, waiting for your reply, thanking you in anticipation, I hope you will resolve the issue at the earliest. There are many expressions that we can use, and in fact that is the big task. We have to collect as many expressions as we can while writing the letters, or in order to be able to write good letters. Underline the main points. This is about presentation. After writing the letter, you have to do what? After writing the letter, you have to highlight important points, the nice expressions that you might have used, and we are going to see some expressions. Then read your letter to correct errors. This is called self-editing. You have to edit your letter on your own. Okay, and if you get into the habit of editing your own task, you will see that your errors will reduce, right? And in the exam you will be able to write a letter without any errors. But for that you need practice, right? You can improve, but you need practice. Now children, here is the question. This was asked in last year's board exam, and last week also I think I talked about this particular question. See here, your name is T.K. Pramod Kumar or P.V. Pramodini, right? The address 22 Church Road, Chennai. Now the sender's address is given, so quite easy for us. Now the subject. From here you can read the subject. What are you supposed to do? Last week you placed an order for supply of few items of furniture. On receiving the furniture, you found that some items were damaged and some not according to specifications. Describing the shortcomings. Look at this. You have to focus on this. What are you supposed to do? You are supposed to describe the shortcomings. Complain about it. Write a letter of complaint to the supplier, Sri Rama Furniture Mart, Mint Road, Chennai. You see the receiver's address is given. For an immediate, and ask for an immediate replacement. I told you, they will clearly tell you what you are supposed to demand. After expressing your grievance, what do you want? You want replacement? You want repair? What do you want? So I have tried to introduce the format here first. Sender's address. Now in this case, this will be the sender's address, 22 Church Road, Chennai. Last week I had told you that you are supposed to write here the name, but let me correct myself. Children, you are not supposed to write here the name. T.K. Pramod Kumar will be written in the subscription, not in the beginning. So here you can just draw a line and start writing the address, 22 Church Road, Chennai. The second thing is date. Now I have written the date here, May 26, 2020, because this subject does not demand a particular date. You know that many a times the subject demands date. What does it mean? Suppose there is an issue about rainy season, like, or mosquitoes in rainy season. So obviously you cannot write there the date of May or date of January, right? You know the rainy season is between this and this, these and these months. So you'll have to select the dates accordingly. So many a times the subject demands a date, but in this case you see the subject doesn't demand the date. So I have written the date, May 26, 2020. After that, the third thing, the receiver's address, which is given to us. So we have written Messrs M/S dot. This is what? Messrs Sri Rama Furniture Mart, Mint Road, Chennai. Done. Now you will observe in this address I haven't put any commas or full stops here. Okay. Now you are not supposed to do that. There is no need, right? You can put commas here, dots here but not in the end. Means you don't need it. You may put it but you don't need it. Okay. I hope you have understood the sender's address, date and receiver. The next, subject. Now you know the subject needs to be very short. Replacement of damaged furniture. That's the subject. Done. Very short, and it is just picked from the question itself. You don't need to write on your own. It will be provided to you. You just have to pick it and write it. After that, salutation, you can write any one of these salutations. Dear sir or madam, sir or madam. After that, body of letter. As I told you, you have to tell the purpose of writing the letter. Give the details like order, date, what was the article, what was the amount paid, receipt. After that, elaborate your grievance, talk about your complaint in detail. After that, make an appeal for replacement in this particular letter, and then the concluding remarks. Then you will be writing subscription. You can see subscription is written here. Sincerely, or yours sincerely can also be written. TK Pramod Kumar, the name is provided in the letter. And enclosure. Now what is enclosure? Along with letter, sometimes you need to send some documents. Now here you will be sending the copy of receipt and transaction documents. That's what you are sending with this letter. Now children, here you can see the actual letter on the screen. This is the letter that I have attempted, I have written. Let me tell you, before writing this letter, I read similar letters. It is not that I sat for writing and I started writing. No. You know, I never write any letter or writing task without preparation. Now you may think it's strange. Arey, sir is saying that he prepares before writing. I don't feel that it is wrong. And I'm telling you people too. Do not be overconfident ever. Whatever you try to do, it should be the best. And if you want it to be the best, you need to prepare. Without preparation, nobody can write any writing task. Errorless writing task, not possible without preparation. Before writing this letter, I read similar letters. I read articles from the newspapers also in order to pick these lines. Last week I told you several expressions. So see here, I have already told you how to write the address, sender's address, date, receiver's address, subject, salutation. This all, you know, these all things we have already discussed. Now the body of letter. See here, sir, madam, on May 25th. Now see in the question it was last week you have ordered. Okay. So as soon as I received it, I started writing the letter. On May 25th, 2020, I received the consignment of my order. These are specific words that we used in letter about complaint about a particular order. Whenever we write letter as a consumer, we use such kind of words. Consignment of my order. Order number is given here for a few items of furniture. This is to bring to your kind notice. You can see this is an expression which can be used in these types of letters. This is to bring to your kind notice that the furniture supplied by your reputed mart is in a damaged state. Moreover, this is called discourse marker. Means I am adding something, no? So I can use moreover or in addition to this. These are called discourse markers. A few items are not as per the specification. You can see this grievance that I have stated here, the complaint that I have written about. Let me tell you, this complaint, the topic is given in the paper itself. So I just had to write the things they had provided in the question paper itself. But yes, the task is to use proper phrases, proper expressions, like you can see here in the next paragraph. I write to my dismay. Now this particular phrase you can see only in letters of complaint. Whenever you write a letter as a consumer to complain about something, to express your grievance about something, you can use this phrase. To my dismay, now you can state, these are the details by the way. 2 chairs have broken handles, whereas a leg of a table is shaking. This is what damaged furniture. The height of the wooden corner table, sorry, the height of the wooden corner table is less than the specified height. Remember, they had said some items are not as per the specifications. Okay, I am highly disappointed. Now this line can be copied by you people and used in other letters also. I am highly disappointed because such act of neglect is not expected from such a renowned store. I would appreciate an immediate resolution of the issue. You can copy this line and it can be used in other letters as well. Right? I would appreciate an immediate resolution of the issue. Now what is the resolution? I request you to collect the defective pieces of furniture and replace them at the earliest. This is what is my demand, and I have placed it in my concluding paragraph. Now you see, in this letter, which you can see is very short, I have not given any unnecessary detail. I have not expressed any feeling, emotion unnecessarily. I am writing letter to the point. You know, letter can be short. You will be getting full marks for that, but it should be appropriate. Now see, the concluding remark, looking forward to your reply. And then subscription, thanking you, yours sincerely, TK Pramod Kumar. Enclosure, receipt of order. I can mention other documents also, like there was a maybe the details of the orders specifications can be given. That document can be also mentioned here in the enclosure. So this is what, or this is how we can write or develop a letter to complain as a consumer. This question appeared in the board exam last year and we have attempted it here. Children, if you have any questions, any doubt, or if you people feel, sir, we can improve this and this particular thing, sir, instead of writing this we can write this. If you have any suggestion, I welcome your suggestions. I welcome your doubts, your questions. We can discuss some more letters like this.